What's up, everyone? You listen to KCWU, 88.1 The Burg, your music central. We'd like to welcome you to the Real Authentic People podcast, also known as the R.A.P with
Roberto,
Atong,
and Paige.
a show where we talk about social issues with social people.
All right,
I like
episode
this.
5.
Yeah.
Back at it again.
Back at it again.
This past Saturday, got to enjoy a Aquaba night.
Yes, how was it for the audience, those that were speculating? Is that the correct word?
there was
Spectating.
Spectating, period.
I enjoyed
Amazing.
myself, yeah. I mean, I always enjoy the events that ASA puts on because y'all just
Y'all
bring
go hard.
it. Yeah.
Y'all go hard.
And the food was real good.
It was.
What can we say? What can we say? Shout out to our chefs, the board, Sean, Rahel, Ibi, Ibtisam Saraj, Inema,
Say it right.
and Ochumba.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was great. I really love the food and the dancing, and I just really enjoy getting to, experience and learn, and it was great.
Me too.
I
And also,
enjoyed
a very big shout out to our MCs, Sean and Rahel, because listen, I cannot imagine being an MC for like that big of a crowd and then trying to get them to engage with everybody.
They were doing their darndest.
They were doing their darndest.
Yeah, bro, I can't do that.
I mean, because to be like, oh, let's give a round of applause, and then be met with
like
virtual silence. I'd be like, okay.
I'd run away. I'd run away.
Really, y'all.
Is this all you want?
Right. But they were like, okay, let's try this again. And, kept it going. I was like, okay.
The music was nice too. I liked it.
I'm glad. I was okay a little nervous about the music thingamajig, but
well, you were nervous about basically
a lot of
anything.
things.
Because you're a perfectionist. I saw you running around before you were about to go on stage. I was like,
You had like 5 outfit changes.
Yeah.
What can I say? I am
busy girl.
I am a Sudanese woman, and you will not catch me in the same best with the same outfit on. I
You know,
cannot insult my guests like that.
I figured you were gonna have a few outfit changes. I was surprised that there weren't more.
Oh, that should always be your expectation.
I was surprised that there weren't more because I know you show up.
There was a
and you show out.
variety too. There was like a casual, then a fancy,
Right.
then like a dance, then
You
like
had your traditional.
yeah.
It was great. It was great. I enjoyed it so much, and I cannot wait for African Nights.
Me too. Look forward to that. May 13th. You heard it here.
You heard it here first. You heard it here now.
Exclusive.
An exclusive with the VP. With the VP. May 13th. Mark your calendars.
Yep. More info to come.
More info to come.
Yeah. So what's on the agenda? What did you want to talk to us about, Roberto?
Hustle culture. I have recently seen a lot of that on my TikToks, and I always click not interested every single time I see that because it's gross.
So for those of us who are not on the hustle culture side of TikTok, what exactly is being said about it?
Listen, what you got to do to be successful, wake up 5 a.m., not p.m., work out 2 hours, so it's 7 a.m. Guess what you're going to do next?
What?
Eat something healthy.
Okay.
Vegetables, meat, protein shakes, smoothie.
Wow.
Smoothie. You have to have.
You have to have a smoothie. You're going to look at your trades, right? Then you're going to go to your businesses. Then you're going to go see where you rent your houses, right? Because how to succeed in life, you buy 4 houses, you rent 3, and you live in 1. Easy. Hack.
Landlord.
Okay. This is a
Capitalism is
PSA for me.
jumping.
This is a PSA from me. Anti-landlords.
We were just talking about this in the office.
Anti-landlords. But after that, it's 12. You know what you're going to eat? Some nice pesto pasta
I like pesto.
with a side of high alkaline water because you need it for electrolytes and brain stem cells.
Sure.
Then you're going to, from 1 to 7, you're going to be working. You work from 7 a.m. till 12, then 1 to 7 again. Then you know what you do after that? 2-hour workout.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. You know what you do after that? Look at your stocks. Trade a little bit for 30 minutes. Then before bed for 30 minutes, your hygiene. And you read a book. An entire book.
An entire book. In 30.
In 30 minutes.
So what book are they reading? The 48 Laws of Power?
1 chapter every day. That's how you succeed.
Stop.
It's all in the mind.
Okay, so what is the goal of people who are subscribing to hustle culture? Like, what is the end goal that they're looking for?
I think it's that like self. I don't want to say like higher self-esteem because like I'd be so sad if I had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like 24 hours a day, just nonstop. Like, nah, I need a break.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
The body needs rest.
Not only does the body need rest, your mind needs rest. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, if you're part of the hustle culture, you're not going to be the next Bill Gates. You're not going to be Steve Jobs. You're not going to be Elon Musk. You're not going to be these billionaires because you don't have inherited wealth.
Exactly.
And if you do have inherited wealth, you didn't earn it.
Yeah.
Your parents did. Your grandparents did.
and
Maybe even through other means.
Through other means, you know, of that
Cumberbatch, is that what you
generational
call him?
wealth.
Doctor Strange?
Benedict Cumberbatch. We're talking to you.
We did hear about him.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, his family, they owned.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Is it Barbados?
Was it
No, Trinidad.
Trinidad?
I don't think it's Trinidad.
Well, let's not spread misinformation.
Let's find out.
But-
A Caribbean island.
Yeah.
Nation.
Hold on, let me.
That's.
And guess what role he did in 12 Years a Slave?
Was he in that movie?
He was. And he wasn't a slave.
Well, no, of course he wasn't a slave in 12 Years a Slave.
No, he was not.
W-
So method
Wow.
acting, generational method acting.
You
is
know,
this-
I always have a thing about actors in those types of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I know that like the entertainment industry is really hard to come by
Mm-hmm.
with work and stuff, but that's the role that you went for.
Why are you screaming it?
Why are you screaming? Like you're screaming it with such fervor,
You've said this before, Benedict?
right? Leo,
Leo.
We saw
Magneto.
Django.
What's the name? Magneto. He was in 12 Years a Slave too, and he was like,
Really?
yeah.
I've never seen the movie, so
I just
Yeah, I just-
confirmed. The Cumberbatch family bought a plantation in Barbados during the 18th century and where
Oh.
250 slave worked.
well, and that's what we mean by the generational wealth that's acquired throughout time,
Yes.
which gives you a head start in this so-called hustle culture, which is, and I was just watching a video essay about this too, because she was talking about Kim Kardashian, and how she's sort of like rebranded into like this American dream. Oh, the only reason why I'm so successful is because I get up and I work hard and I do these things.
Oh, she
Your
has-
daddy was a lawyer.
You like they were born with money even
Yeah.
before they had gotten their TV show and all of the other stuff that
Yeah.
had gone on with the family. They had money to begin with, so you had that head start anyways. You didn't start from the bottom like majority of the people that you're talking to. Hustle culture is not real. If
not
what
real.
I'm being told is about it, it's not real in my eyes.
And it's very
individualistic.
individualistic.
Yeah,
It's
and-
very much like, I hope you are poor so that you work for me.
yeah.
I hope that you fail so
that I can
succeed.
succeed.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's individualism and capitalism, which is America's two favorite
It's
things.
very Western.
And I
yeah.
think that bumps us into our next segment,
which
which
is
the White Lotus activity that I'm excited about.
Okay. So yeah, we were supposed to play the White Lotus game on the last episode, but I did not have the White Lotus game with me. So we're going to do it now. And I just learned that Atong has also not seen the White Lotus. So she will also be.
Must not be a popular
Playing.
show.
Okay. Well, the Emmys likes to disagree.
Yeah.
But anyways, the game goes, I have quotes from the show White Lotus and also from politicians.
Yeah.
These two who have never seen the show won't know which is which. So we're going to have them guess.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is, I guess it's not stealing when you think that everything's already yours.
So I'm gonna, if I'm a politician, can I ask a clarifying question? Is it
Maybe.
only American politician or like outside of America?
Only American politicians.
Okay.
That sounds like something.
Can you repeat the quote one more time?
Mm-hmm. I guess it's not stealing when you think that everything's already yours.
I'm gonna guess an American politician would
I
say
want to
that.
say White Lotus.
It is a quote from the White Lotus.
Mm.
It's from a character named Paula, and the context is Paula and Olivia are besties, and they're arguing over the fact that Paula planned for her vacation bay to steal from Olivia's family, and she got caught. She said she did it to help her vacation fling, but it also is heavily implied that it's because of the amount of white privilege and ethnocentricity that Olivia and her family possess. And so she was trying to rationalize why she planned this little heist of
White savior.
Yeah, okay. I mean, but Paula is not, I think she was like biracial.
Oh.
So there was layers to
all
it,
of it.
Okay. All right. Second one. These gays, they're trying to murder me.
Oh, that's a politician. That's a politician.
Okay. Well, it's actually a White Lotus quote.
What?
Yeah,
I
from
would have thought it would
Tanya.
have been during that time of either during the time of Reagan or somebody would have said it.
Yeah.
That was my guess.
It's from the White Lotus from Tanya, who is played by Jennifer Coolidge.
How would she say it?
She was in distress.
Oh.
So the context is that Tanya, she became aware of her husband's plot to have her murdered in order to receive her life insurance. Because her husband was in cahoots with his lover, who he had been in a closeted relationship with for a long time. And so she wound up on a boat with gay men who were all plotting to kill her and take her fortune.
Oh.
Yes. Shout out to Tanya.
Period.
All right, next one. I mean, you got the first mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Because they would say something like this. Okay,
Right?
repeat the whole quote again. Like,
All right. I mean, you got the first mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
I
clean.
would want to say I want to say politician, but my heart says White Lotus, so I'm going with politician.
Both of you politicians?
Yeah.
You would be correct.
Period.
Ooh.
Want to know who said it?
Who?
It was then Senator, now President,
No.
Joe Biden.
Oh.
On the then Senator Barack Obama when he was first running for president.
When your ops turn to coworkers.
Like, oh my goodness. And I bet you they ate it up too
They
at
ate
the
it up.
time. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
All right, next one. They don't call me Tyrannosaurus Sex for nothing.
That is
That
a
sounds like-
politician.
That's what Clinton was saying.
It is politician Ted Kennedy. And I'll give you the context. He and his wife dressed up as Barney and a little girl, respectively, for their annual Christmas party and did a raunchy skit. He said this quote in response to her saying something along the lines of, "But you're a dinosaur."
They're gross.
That's sus.
That's so sussy.
That's so sus. Stop it. Stop it.
They were voted in.
Were they again?
Yeah. No. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah,
again?
he had a place in politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. This is a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
She actually cared about the working poor. She was a neoliberal war hawk. Next person. She was a neolib and a neocon. Next person. I'm sorry. Did you say Hillary Clinton? Something about Hillary Clinton?
White Lotus.
Yeah.
It's too
Like the
fake to
writing.
be White Lotus.
Yeah.
To be real.
It's White Lotus.
Yeah.
So the first two people were Gen Z teenage girls, and then the other one is a Gen X, and they were talking about politics of Hillary Clinton. But that was my game,
I like that.
and I was so thoroughly entertained by y'all. So I hope you enjoyed it too.
I
did
enjoyed
low-key.
it. It
I
was nice.
honestly did.
We'll have to play more games. Think of some more games that we can play on here.
I enjoyed it.
Comment under our YouTube video the type of
Yeah,
games you should
let
play.
us know what you want to see from us. So now what's next? I wasn't really a part of the planning for this
No.
episode.
I can tell. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my gosh!
I'm
That's
just
on
kidding.
shorts or bird.
I just,
I know.
I let you take
Yeah.
the reins this
The
week.
next is toxic fan bases.
Toxic fan bases.
Yeah.
Looking at you,
Personally-
Barbs.
Oh. that arrow moved so fast that you went.
No, because
I said, "Who?"
who is the first fan base that you think of when you hear
K-pop.
toxic? Okay,
I was
right. but come on,
Barbs.
Swifties. Nah, Swifties.
Oh,
Okay. I feel like there's a hierarchy. You know how like there's the
The
top
Barbs and
three.
yeah.
There's the top three.
Yeah.
I feel like the Barbs are like leading.
Yes, they.
The little move.
Yes,
the Barbs
they
are. You know, because
are.
you know the Barbs, the little bag.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I feel like the
Yep.
K-pop fans with their light sticks
Yep.
right behind them, and then the Swifties.
Yep. With
And
their
then- and boy-
cardigans and red.
And over the hill,
Is it Harry?
the beehive.
No.
Yeah.
I
We're
wouldn't
not
put
that bad.
We're really not. I was gonna put the Harry Styles fans above them. No, because you know what the Harry Styles fans did?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the UK, apparently, there's one girl, she went to a UK concert. I think she was American or so. I'm not sure.
What's she doing over there?
She wanted to go see. She wanted to go see Harry.
Well, he wasn't coming here.
He wasn't gonna.
I don't think because she was already there. She's like, I might as well go
Why was
see
she
him.
over there?
You don't want to go visit London, right?
Stay home. Man.
Right. Use your passport, folks. It's there for a reason.
You know what? You got me there. You
Right.
got me there.
So I think she was. I could be. You know, and apparently they were all being really bully mean to her, and they don't like to admit some stuff about Harry, like. His track record does not look that nice, guys.
What has he done? I don't know much about
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so
Allegedly.
apparently, like, he's not the kindest person. Like, the people he hangs
Really?
around are not the kindest people, right? So people's all like, by association, if the people around you are always getting into some mess and doing some very questionable things, and you are still friends with them, I'm gonna look at you sideways.
Yeah.
I saw "Don't Worry, Darling" and everything changed the way I looked at him. I was like, "Oh no, you're just this. This is you. You weren't even acting."
Yeah, no, he was like Harry Styles in that movie. He wasn't bad,
His
but he
accent
was not good.
No.
You know?
No, at the end, yeah, he was bad.
Yeah, at the end when they
When
were
he
like
showed
trying
his
to get
true
him,
self,
yeah,
yeah.
when they were trying to get him to show like emotion, it was bad. When he was trying to be like angry or just any type of upset or flustered, it was bad. It was like he's trying, and I see that, and I want to acknowledge that, but it is not good. This is not a good performance.
But back
Love his
to
music,
the,
though.
to the beat,
It's cute.
to the Barbs.
I will say another toxic fan base. Drake stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake stands.
J. Cole fans.
Jake Cole fan. Oh, okay.
That's
Are
a good
you
one.
are you a J. Cole stan?
I'm not a J. Cole. I'm a fan. I'm not a stan. I'm not
Okay,
a stan. I will
so
not.
so why were you about to get a little defensive?
I wasn't getting.
Share
I was
with
just like,
us.
okay, okay.
No.
I mean, you don't agree that his fans are like
Oh yeah.
they're not on the same level as,
As
like
Barbs.
yeah, the Barbs or the K-pop stans, but they're the type of fans that are like, oh, where were you when we were listening to the mixtapes and da 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 da. Now you want to
hop on?
or they want to put him in the same categories as like Jay-Z or rappers along. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Like.
and
He's not an old
cutting
head,
it no
really.
more.
He's no. His.
He's technically between being an old head and like a new gen. So he's like
2014 Forest Hills Drive. That was
Kind
the
of
peak
peak.
for me.
It wasn't that. It was For Your Eyes Only. For me.
Really?
For Your Eyes Only. I was like, okay, listen,
that was
this
the
is
great
very
one.
good storytelling.
Yeah.
The next album is gonna flop,
And did.
and did.
It was not good.
Yeah, he should have retired. Should have stuck to playing
Yeah,
basketball.
and like he should just like not talk.
Ooh,
Yeah.
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 You know?
You know what?
Because honestly,
I'm
we
a casual
gave him-
listener to
we-
J. Cole.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
yeah. Because we gave him too much credit
We did.
for the amount of reading that he actually did,
I
or
think
the
so.
amount of knowledge that he actually had. We were just like, yeah, he's talking about real stuff. So he obviously is educated about
Yeah.
this and knowledgeable. No, and he told us. He said, I don't read.
I don't read.
And
Openly
then-
too. He was like it was almost a flex. He was like, I
Yeah.
don't be research.
Like when he was coming at No Name
Oh, yeah.
for her book club and all this stuff, and then to say I don't read as if that's the flex. That is not the flex that you think it
You
is.
should be reading if you're gonna rap about it.
Right. Like, oh, so you're just speaking on experience and making that as fact.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot of misinformation.
It's
No.
like at least LeBron always had the book around. You know, he never read the book, but
It was there.
it was there. You know,
He's like, nah, I don't read.
LeBron, open page 111 right here. There it is.
It's like, I'm not gonna read it, but it's open. It's like you could take a gander. I don't know.
Read a chapter.
Right. Just skim through. Something.
You don't have to read it chronologically either. It's like
Right.
skip around.
Whatever chapter you want to start on, that's where you start. But read something.
I want to say other stands that are pretty dangerous and
Okay.
annoying.
You know
Yeah.
who's like it's not. She doesn't have like a fan base like that, but she herself, Azalea.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that when you said herself. Yeah, that woman.
I'm so sorry.
She is an agent of chaos.
She does not need a fan base.
Okay, the best thing, the funniest thing to me she ever said was when they were bringing up old rappers and they dropped Wu-Tang, and she was like, RZA read one self-help book and now he think he's got it like that.
It's like, I hate that she be so right sometimes, because when she's wrong,
she's very wrong.
She is so wrong.
Is it giving Arianka?
Is it giving Arianki?
But her music too is actually witty. I'm like, darn.
Yeah, like she's a
You're
good
actually
musical
good
artist.
at what you do. You're so good at what you do.
But it's like, if you could just sip it.
Like,
And it's like, sometimes she does make sense. But most of the time it's like, girl, please. Leave this group of people alone. Leave them alone.
Disney fans are the worst fans.
Oh, I
Disney
forgot.
fans are the worst fans.
No,
Disney
no,
adults?
it's
No,
Disney
all of
adults.
them.
No, it's Disney adults.
This is your personal vendetta against children.
No, not even that. Just because. What do you mean you're crying because you saw a rat?
He's
You're
a mouse.
Mickey is a nickname for a friend. Michael is not associated with you like that.
His name is Mickey Mouse.
Michael the rat?
He's a mouse. Why are you trying to ruin these kids?
No.
fantasies?
They're 30-year-old adults.
So you're talking about Disney adults.
Yes,
Okay,
all of them.
That makes sense.
All of the Disney adults.
All of the Disney adults.
So what?
If you actively go to Disney World or Disneyland or affiliated parks and you're over 30 and you're crying, I don't respect you.
Okay, so what if you go to a Disney affiliated park when you're over 30 but you don't cry? How do you feel about them?
Do you
then?
have kids with you?
What if they don't?
Leave. It's a theme park. It's not gonna be good to get on the rides with your back. You know, you got a bad back. What are you doing?
What if they're in good shape? Why do you want to rob people of joy?
Go to Dubai, man.
I think it's
Go to
called
Dubai.
I think it's called projecting.
Yeah. Have you
Is
ever
it?
been to Disney?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
I've been there twice. I should have only went once.
You've been there twice.
I should have only been there
I
once.
think this is privilege
That is
speaking.
what right for you to complain about going to Disneyland.
Yeah,
Stop it.
I went to all the parks too.
Oh well,
All of
excuse
them.
me.
Yeah, and guess what? Only two of them
Mr.
are worth
Big
going
Bucks
to.
right
That's
here,
what I'm
'cause
ta-
I've only been once, and I was 4.
Oh my!
And I wasn't able to get on. Oh, am I too poor for you to sit near me?
You're not
now?
hustling enough. You're
Roberto?
not hustling enough.
You know what? And see, this is what I mean when I
How
say.
many times do you eat kale a day?
How many times do you eat kale
I
a day? Did you
consume
have your
kale
green juice
11.
smoothie this morning?
Yeah, Atong knows I ate
Was it infused with
chicken salad.
With chicken
I
salad.
did. Atong, what did I eat? A chicken
Wait,
salad.
where's it from? 81st Deli.
It's the finger hook thing that kills me. 'Cause you didn't have to do that.
But it made it so much better. Shout out to her. I hope she's having a good day.
Me too.
Who else has a toxic fan base?
Me.
No,
The rap will. I hope the rap
Oh,
has the
you know
worst
what?
fan base.
Right now the fan base is us and the DEC.
period.
And 100 other people. Let's
That-
go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yep, we
I
got
hope-
100 views.
We
I
sound
mean,
pathetic.
hey.
Let's move.
Spotify. My info.
Sign us up. Sign us up. Get our streaming numbers up.
Period.
For real.
Give us the clout.
That we need.
We don't need. They need us.
Exactly.
Spotify needs us.
Exactly. We'll improve your brand.
We'll make your brand.
Exactly. I'll have my
Ooh.
people call your people. Better yet, have your people call my people.
CC
Ooh.
my people, please.
Yeah, CC me and my people. Thank you, Spotify.
Thank you. XOXO.
You know what? Actually, Spotify has a toxic fan base.
Oh.
Because, and listen, I understand that in more ways than one, they are superior to Apple Music and the interface on Apple Music. I will admit to that. I still use Apple Music because all of my music is on there and it's just too hard to switch it over.
Yeah.
But y'all don't have to bring us into it every time the year-end wrap-up comes around.
What do you mean?
I'm tired of seeing that.
What you mean? What do I mean?
I'm
Every
just-
time. The only reason why I know that it comes around is because Spotify's like, Apple doesn't have this. Nah.
Wait. I just, because of the Spotify rap, I just thought of another toxic fan base. Yay fans. If you're still a fan, listen, if your Spotify rap is Yay in the top 10, listen, we need to talk. We need to talk.
Because at this point, it's like really...
You can't do it anymore.
You can't.
No.
You can't. And I mean, and that's for a multitude of reasons.
Multitude.
But yeah, I don't like the way Spotify be treating us. Like, just leave us out of it. We have not done anything.
Oh, but you don't get raps? Apple Music doesn't have it?
It has like, it does like the most played songs, and then it does it in a playlist of like 100 songs, and then it gives me the top artists that I have of like however many I listen to, and it tells me how many hours of that artist I listen to.
YouTube Music has raps.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'm
not on YouTube Music anymore. Thank you, everyone, for putting me on Spotify.
I've never been on.
You know what?
Music.
Tidal, hit us up. Tidal, Jay-Z. Listen,
they're
just give us a pen.
Expensive.
Yeah, we're expensive too.
You know what? You're right. Did you see that Beyonce
performed for $24 million in Dubai?
In Dubai.
And stayed there for free.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford this next concert.
It was an hour performance, if that.
It was an hour, and she gave us vocals. Come on. Did she do like a
little run
Blue
over?
Ivy was like...
Yeah, and Blue Ivy was doing the choreography. She was like, girl, relax.
You're not getting paid.
You need to settle down. I wish that I could have been there. I mean, I'm not all for the grand displays of wealth and whatnot, but man, what an experience. And I've been getting all the little crumbs that I can from TikTok. That
Twitter.
Her doing the intro to Drunken Love
Right.
has been playing in my mind on repeat all day. I love her. And I hope she's having a good day today. Beyonce.
In Dubai.
In Dubai.
It's probably night there. Or
Maybe.
morning.
I don't know the
don't
time
know.
difference.
Me either.
But see, how can the
We don't got it
Beehive-
like that. We got to work harder is what I'm hearing. We just got to hustle harder.
You know what? I think we work hard enough
Yeah.
with all of the things that we have going on in our office.
Right.
Ah!
You like my segue?
I love your segue.
I love a good segue.
I was like, oh, just be quiet. Just be quiet. Let it happen.
Yeah, we have a lot going on in our office. And so before we wrap up this episode, we want to let y'all know what we have going on.
We have a culture corner on mental health and Islam on today,
Yeah.
Thursday, at Black Hall, room 202, from 5 to 6 p.m.
Yep.
Be there, be square.
Ooh.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell
Tell your
your-
enemy's dog.
Tell your dog. Tell your dog's friends. Shout out to Jess.
Tell your neighbor's enemies.
Yeah.
Tell everybody.
And it's in partnership with Ibtisam and Amira.
Yes.
So they'll be
With-
presenting
Yeah, with the counseling department, I presume.
counseling department. So yeah, and there will also be food there. So
There will be some falafel.
Yeah.
Gyro. Show up.
be there or be square. We also have a Thrive gathering on Monday, the 30th, in Black 101, so the DEC, our office, from 3 to 4 p.m. They're going to be doing some hot takes, having some discussions, and just building some community. So if you're interested in that and you're a woman of color, come through and hang out.
QFAM will also have something on Tuesday, the 31st, in Black 101. I think it's QFAM with Q faculty, and it'll be from 5 to 6:30 p.m. in Black Hall 101.
Yep.
I think the last one is like Black History Month. Well, that's gonna be like February 1st, so like next week.
Yeah, next
Around
week.
there.
Yes.
Wednesday, the February 1st, we'll be having a Black History Month sort of kickoff event. It's titled Black History Month at KCWU. So we're going to talk about Blackness and all its forms here, and different history makers that are Black and have come from Central and the things that they've contributed. It's put together by us at the office, as well as some ESC org, like BSU, and also ABS. So if you want to learn about all of the contributions that our community has made, please come to that event. There will be food there, and that is in Black 101 from 5:30 to 6:30 on February 1st. So with that, we are ending.
We are wrapped.
We are wrapped.
This is where we wrap. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. XOXO, the rap podcast.